It's same when animated movies are looking down upon. Some people believe they are meant for kids only, while others assume they are to be taken seriously. Some of the most emotional and well-written stories in history are animated, and they deserve to be treated with the respect. Here is the list of top 10 animated movies of all time. Number 10, Toy Story 4 2019. Nearly 10 more years passed after the third entry when Toy Story 4 surprised audiences. There was even more cause of concern this time around because of how well previous films wrapped up the story. This installment saw the toy adjusting to life with their new kid Bonnie, no longer the favorite toy. Woody struggled the most. He embarked on the wild adventure to help save Bonnie's new favorite toy, and he ran into the old famed Bo Peep. Number 9, Klaus 2019. Director Sergio Pablos crafted this wonderful animated masterpiece after having a workout on a number of classic Disney films including Aladdin, Tarzan, Hercules. It's a story of a postal academy student who ends up finding unlikely friendship in the Arctic Circle with old saint nicknamed himself. The film is a what if concept revolving around what the state of traditional 2D animation might have been had it not been swallowed up whole by CGI. For what reason its blend of that time-lapse nostalgia that made the classic so great and the new technology available present in the pristine quality. Number 8, Up 2009. This funny and charming tale about a grimy old man and a wide-eyed kid captured audience almost instantly when it came in 2009. After the tragic death of his wife, Carl Frankenstein decided to leave the city by strapping his house full of balloons with the lift of the untold reaches of South America. Unfortunately, he ends up taking young Russell with him, and the two embark on a hilarious adventure involving a talking dog and evil villain with a link to the Charles past. Number 7, House Movie Castle 2004. This instant anime classic scored a big point in IMDb for its initial use of storytelling and beautiful animation. The story centers around a young woman named Sophie who is cursed to live in the body of an elderly woman. She seeks out a mysterious wizard named Howl who travels in a walking castle for help. Number 6, Wolf Walkers 2020. This wonderful animated tale acted as a metaphor against the concept of biology and harm it can cause. Even unknowingly, a young witcher hunter named Robin and her father travel to Ireland to wipe out the last of the a remaining pack of humans who transform into wolves by night. When Robin befriends a young girl who shows her mysterious of the Wolf Walkers, she risks becoming the very thing she was sent to destroy. The stunning animation and art style combined into a craft film that scored a big on IMDb. Number 5, It's Such a Beautiful Day 2012. Don Hertzfeldt utilized nothing but stickman graphics and basically imagined to craft a compelling and evocating narrative about a man slowly succumbing to their neurological condition. This full of the rich dark humor, tension and tense of the sadness that mix together to create one emotional gripping experience. The film received major kudos and approval from the countless critics for its message, tone and the delivery. The subject matter may be difficult for those who have dealt with the real world ramifications of the brain illness, but is no less poignant. Number 4, Princess Mononoke 1997. In 1997, Princess Mononoke took Japan by storm. For several years, it held the record for the domestic box office performance in Japan. The film was directed by legendary Hayao Miyazaki, who some must hear about once again on the list. Princess Mononoke, singled by a more adult-focused version of his style, set the tone for his best work. Number 3, WALL-E 2008. Pixar struck gold again with his iconic 2008 release. WALL-E is an interesting tale because it barely has any dialogue. That's not something you find in a lot of film direction at children. Instead, it's focused on visual storytelling and hits a very aspect to deliver a touching story. The plot centered around a trash compacting robots on a inhabitable Earth who falls in love with a sleek robot and they travel across the galaxy, ultimately saving mankind. The romantic aspect is what drove this story. Fans were captivated by the love of two robots in a way that has been matched on the screen again. Number 2, Coco 2017. The starring of Pixar films continues. This 2017 release marked another impressive achievement for the success studio. It was also a change for them, telling the story of about cars, bugs, or toys. This focused on young kid who was transported to the land of dead during the Day of the Dead. This stoner music that won an Oscar for the best original song for George's visuals. Coco was another huge hit for Pixar. Number 1, Spirited Away 2001. If you are read any list about great movies, you are probably heard of the Spirited Away even if you haven't seen it yourself. Another fantastic film from mind of director Hayao Miyazaki. This is one of the most many anime films considered their favorite. Released in 2001, Spirited Away took home the coveted Best Animated Feature prize at the Academy Awards.